Cheers, Ed. The boy is back. Mr. International. Straight up international, you know what I mean? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Hypocritical AF podcast. I am your host, Albert Fig. And in this week, we have a returning guest, Jeffrey, straight off a fucking plane. I got to say, off tops, I appreciate you sliding through, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
You had a busy-ass weekend.
Crazy weekend, man.
Literally,
it's probably the busiest weekend of the whole year that I've done, man.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
Busy. Yeah, so like when I say, for y'all that are just listening or just tuning in right now, when I say like fresh off a plane, I mean literally fresh off the plane, straight here. So
yeah,
that's that dedication, that's the work, and I appreciate it. And we sipping, you know what I mean? Shouts out to Lily, I want to say. Shouts out to Lily. She hooked us up. I said, we're gonna drink a little bit, and then I was like, well, fuck. She provided us with so much alcohol right here that we might get a little too twisted.
Might get a little crazy.
We might get a little twisted, bro. Because obviously we have an abundance.
We're gonna drink till tomorrow with this one.
Shouts out to Lily. Appreciate you. But yeah, no, bro. Fucking Mr. International, bro. You was okay. So correct me if I'm wrong. Let's start off tops. Okay, you was in LA, right?
This weekend. Yeah.
And then I don't even know how while ago you was in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was in Denver too.
Just a little while ago past that, you was in like Miami. What the hell was going on? You maybe a connecting flight or some shit like that?
Yep.
Bro. And then Phoenix, and then like another connected thing.
I was just in Phoenix today too.
Yeah.
We've been.
What the fuck, bro? You just been busy, huh?
Yeah.
And on top of that, since the last time you went on, and you had a little boy.
Yep.
Crazy. Shit. Crazy.
Man, it's been like less than half a year too, man. It's just the last couple months we've been
at it.
Busy, man.
Yeah. It's a thing, bro.
But
so
it's a good thing though, man. I'm not mad.
No, yeah. I always say it's better to stay busy and to be active for a lot of shit, because that's how you know you're doing something good. You know what I mean? If you're being consistent with amongst other things you have. Obviously you're a barber too, so amongst cutting hair, amongst shooting music videos and shit, amongst editing, amongst dropping a clothing line,
Mm-hmm.
Shout out back to basics. You see it, peep the drip. Amongst all that. Then, traveling, shooting these behind the scenes type of thing, partnering, and on top of that, being a dad, man. So
being a dad now too.
It's a lot of fucking work.
Man.
Isn't it crazy though, right? That feeling now that you're like, that now that you are a dad, me being a dad too, is just like the hustle mode, even just the grind mode for everything just goes up even more, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's what it was, because like now that he was born, it just like made me go like 10 times harder now, So
yep.
That's what I when I linked up with because I'm on tour right now too, and when we linked up, that's what I told him. I'm like, honestly, bro, I just want to bust ass this next like at least for the next 2 years.
Yep.
I want to just put in work. That way, by the time my son's at least like 2 years old, you start building more memories at that age. You know?
Yeah, that first.
Right now, he don't really know that I'm gone, if I'm here or not. He doesn't really know about it. So that's what I told him. I'm like, you know what? Let's bust ass these next 2 years. That way, after that, I have more free time and more. I'd like establish something that I don't gotta be working every single day. I can be more free.
But bro, it's that first year. That first year with the baby is like they're attached to their mama. Like you're there, but you're kind of just like a helping hand.
Yeah. I mean, he's with his mom most of the time, and because we're even more now because I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm putting in work right now. So hopefully it pays off in the long run.
And it will, bro. Like everything, consistency is like the biggest thing that I always talk about, and I preach on this shit too. So it will, bro. I mean, you're doing your thing. And like I said, that first year, especially, I mean, your son's like, what, 2 months now?
2 months.
2 months.
About to be 3.
It's just, it was like into the thick of it. It's not even like, you know what I mean? It's barely getting into that shit, bro. Like, man, like Shai is 1.5 years, and he's just already feels like I feel like, bro, he just feels like, I would say more so like he's older than what he is right now, bro. Because he's having like, he could literally talk, point out shit, sync colors, sing colors. He knows numbers up to 10. I mean, like he could call shit out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like, they're just growing.
It's crazy how I was talking to one of our friends the other day, and we were just talking about how like the kids are like evolve so much faster now.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're putting in their food these days, but
Yeah.
man, like these kids are just like smart off
What's
the
in that
rip.
breast milk, yo? Give me some of
Yeah,
that
like
shit.
hey, give me those.
Yeah,
Let me
give me
get some
that.
too, man. I can use a little bit.
I
No,
think,
but man, they just like they're just crazy smart,
yeah.
man. I'm like,
I've had this conversation with my mom. I think it's like so you know what I think it is? I think it's more so that there's like, we have the YouTube now, and there's like there's like bunch of learning shit you could do online.
yep,
But you know what's crazy is that like it's to a fault or a detriment sometimes, because like the older folks, they're looking at us like, yo, we didn't have that. Like y'all are playing too much screen time and everything, too. So it's like, yeah, I get that. I don't let my son watch a lot of cartoons either. But some of the shit is educational. Like that's
yeah.
the thing. So it's like trying to find the balance for it, because yeah, like he's only a year and a half, and like I said, he knows colors, songs, numbers, and can recite them, and
Yeah, that's what I was
you know what I'm
thinking of
saying?
too right now. Because I mean, well, now that they're small, you think of all these things, and I'm like, okay, do I want him to be on YouTube or not?
Yeah.
But it's because like if what I think is like if he's not on it, is he gonna fall behind because all the
Right.
other kids are on it?
True, true.
So all these other kids are on there looking at shapes, colors, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, if I don't let him see that, like, is he gonna fall behind? Is he not? It's like, yeah, you're right. We gotta find out,
Yeah, it's like
find
a
that
balance
balance,
for
give a little
everything.
screen time,
And then next thing you
yeah.
know, he has a TikTok, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
find them on my page. Like, what the?
You're like, what is this
That's
for?
what's going on in the restroom this whole
This
time.
motherfucker don't even follow
Like,
me. Like, hold on. You know what I mean? But that's just,
man,
yeah, it's a thing, bro. Like I said, that's just the new world, becoming a daddy and everything, and
yeah.
it'll be all for the best, bro. But you, like I said, doing what you're doing, and just, bro, tell me about the weekend that you just had. You had some dope shit going on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this weekend was crazy. Starting with Friday.
Mm. Catching
So
flights,
Friday,
catching
no,
flights.
Friday I was here. I was cutting, right. Like I said, that we have the baby, so he woke up like at 4 a.m. that day.
Yeesh.
So I was up and I wasn't doing anything. So I'm like, you know what? Uh, I was like, let me see who has shows out here tonight, like concerts.
Yeah, right.
So I seen the Suicide Boys were gonna be out here at the Cal Expo.
Ooh,
So I looked up the lineup and I seen everybody on there and I DM'd everybody on there.
damn.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, hey, if you guys need a haircut, hit me up. Like, I'll be available today.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
At
yeah,
like
yeah,
4
yeah.
a.m, bro, I messaged everybody from the whole tour.
Shit.
And then, sure enough, man, one of them got back to me.
Yeah,
And he's like, dude, he's like, yeah, I need a cut. Like, what's up? Come through.
yeah.
He said, come around 3:30. I was like, damn, I was booked for the day. It was Friday.
Yeah.
I was
Friday.
booked my whole afternoon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was like, damn. I was like, you know what? But most of the good thing on Friday, I have a lot of regulars. So they understood.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, hey, you know what? I might have this opportunity. Like,
Right.
I might have to reschedule you.
That's dope. And they're cool with it.
And they were cool. They were like,
Yeah, yeah,
I kind of explained, I'm like, hey, you know what? I might go cut these guys. They were like, what? No way, bro. They were fucking pumped.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, go for it. You know,
That's
reschedule
hella
me.
cool.
I'll reschedule. And then, so yeah, man. So that we had said, they said like 3:30, right? But we never confirmed anything. So I got back to my clients. I'm like, hey, you know what? They didn't reply. It's probably not going to go down. And then at 3:30, they messaged me. They're like,
Right
where
at
you
3:30?
At 3:30.
Oh, mother-
Like, where you
okay.
at?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, we never confirmed anything. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to cancel my date.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I called back my people. I'm like, hey, you know what? They did just get back to me. They're like, dude, it's cool. Go for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so I hit them up. I'm like, okay, I can be there at 5.
Yeah.
They're like, it's cool. We don't go on stage till like 7:30 or something.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
So, yeah, man. So then I was able to, I got there. Cal Expo was crazy packed.
It always is.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
so I got there and then they made me go through the back where the buses are. And then, yeah, dude, I got in there and then,
The good network right there.
yeah.
Bro,
I
that's
got
so
in there
fucking
and
cool.
what's crazy is the Suicide Boys were the headliners. And when I got there, they didn't even need haircuts after all. So I was like, I'm here already. So I cut this dude, Germ. Germ and another one, Shakewell.
Yeah.
And Mikey the Magician, he's the producer.
Okay.
So I ended up cutting them 3.
Damn.
And then,
You just put your name
you
out
know
there.
Ramirez?
Which one?
His name's Ramirez. He's a rapper from San Francisco.
Oh, well, I know A. Ramirez. I wonder if it's the same dude, but he doesn't. I don't know him as Ramirez.
That's just his stage name.
Oh, okay.
But he goes by Ramirez.
Okay, I
He's
got maybe
dope.
if I
Check
see his
him out.
face. Yeah, maybe if I see
real
his
dope.
face.
Oh,
Okay.
I listen to him. I don't really listen to the other guys.
Did you post him?
I did.
I'm about to say, let me check it out.
Oh, it was on my story, so it's probably gone now.
Okay. Yeah,
But so he was there chilling the whole time. But I
Uh-huh.
fuck with him. I listen to his music
That's
all
dope.
the time.
That's dope.
And I didn't even know that was him. And we were
Yeah.
literally chilling in the room. Everybody was there chopping it up. We were all
Yeah.
talking. And it wasn't until I was leaving. I was like, oh, my bad, bro. I didn't even say what's up. I was like, my name's Jeffrey. And he's like, oh, what's up, man? Ramirez. I was like, bro, you're Ramirez? I was like, I didn't even know what he looks like because I just listened to his music.
Right.
And then I was like, you're Ramirez? He's like, oh, yeah. I was like, bro. I was like, yeah, you know. Just I said what's up to him.
That's
and then,
dope.
We took a pic. I didn't cut his hair or anything, but
Yeah.
we took a pic and it was cool.
Okay.
Man, backstage was popping, though.
I bet.
They had a
shit.
whole buffet.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as I'm done cutting, I was like, I'm gonna
fucking
eat.
go grub.
Man, they
real
had
quick.
ribs, chicken, salmon,
Yeah.
bro, cheesecake, everything, bro, a whole lineup. So I was like, I'm gonna eat before I leave.
That's hella cool.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Bro.
I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I tried to sneak into the stage.
I mean, you know,
Man,
what else you gonna do?
I was in there, bro, but I didn't have no access pass because everything was so last minute.
Your access
But,
pass is your clippers, bro. You walk in.
Yeah,
like,
so I was
hair.
with my clippers.
Yeah.
And I cut, and everybody was like, okay, cool, come in. But to the stage area, there was cops. And now they're super strict since the whole Travis Scott thing.
Oh, yeah.
They're strict, bro. So, like, there was cops, like, everywhere, and security was, like, thick.
I
So
bet.
I'm like, you know what? I was like, I think I can get through, bro. I'm going to try to go make it to the stage. Like, I just cut these dudes, you know? They'll probably let me in.
For sure.
So I went to my car, and I left my clippers, but I grabbed my camera. I was like, I'll just tell them I'm part of media.
Right.
I was like, I'll just pretend like I'm going to go on stage and shoot some videos. And then, so I grabbed my camera, right? And I'm walking. I see the security on the side. I was like, I'm not even going to make eye contact, bro. I was like,
just go.
I would just keep going. No, they stopped me immediately. Like, hey, come here. I was like, oh, I'm here with the Shake Well. I was like, I'm going to go do photography for them. Like, where's your pass?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man, I don't have it. I was like, I just left it back in the dressing room.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, go back and get it because you can't get past the second door.
Fuck.
I was like, fuck.
So you never actually made it?
Nah, dude.
Damn,
Bro, well, hold on. It gets crazy.
Okay. Tell me more. Hold on. Tell me
So
more.
I was there, right? So then I go back to my car, right? I was like, fuck. I was like, I got to get backstage, bro. I'm already back here. Like, I just got to get to the stage area.
Right.
I can see the crowd from where I was at.
Getting ready to
So,
crowd
like,
surf and shit.
Yeah, man, I was ready to jump in. So I'm like, okay, I'm already here. I got to go. So then, but then I hop in my car, right? And I started driving around. And then I was like literally behind the stage. Like the stage was right here and I was right behind it.
Right.
And then if you go to the side, it's like the side of the stage where people stand.
Okay, yeah.
So I was there, bro. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm going to park my car. I'm going to hop out. Just take a few pics right here real quick and then leave. I'll leave.
Right.
I get there, right? I thought I had it made, bro. I pulled up. Man, I got there, bro. People on the crowd was already looking like, who's that guy right there? I was like, shit. I'm all saying, what's up? And I get there. Bro, tell me why like 4 cops swarm me.
Oh, shit.
Out of nowhere. I didn't even see them coming.
Damn.
They were like, hey, what's your credentials? I'm like, I was like, I'm just here to take a pic. I don't even know what I said. Bro, they put me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
I was like, what was going on? And then like I tried to like say something. They're like, nah. Conversation ends here. You gotta go. Bro, they grabbed me and started escorting me like out.
Damn.
I'm like, my car's right here.
They put hands on you and everything?
Yeah, dude, they grabbed me and they fucking like take me out. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't think it was like that crazy. So then I was like, my car's right here. I got to go to my car.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, what are you doing back here? Then like I explained, I was like, I just cut their hair, blah, blah, blah. They're like, well, you don't have an access pass, so you got to go.
Yeah.
I was like, say less, I'm out.
You're like, I'm trying to get locked up now, bro.
Yeah, bro. So that was my Friday, bro. That was
just Friday.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it. I was chilling at the crib.
Bro, that was just my Friday night. Then I had to get home, pack up, because I had my flight the next day on Saturday.
Yeah.
So I got home, packed up. I had my flight at 1. Mm-hmm. So I left like around 11.
Yeah.
Flew out to LA for Barbercon.
Shouts out to Barbercon in LA.
Yeah, man, Barbercon was lit, man.
They did look cool as shit.
It was cool. It was cool.
I've never been to any type of like, you know, like they have like Comic Con.
Yeah.
Or like that type of shit.
Yep.
I've never been to anything like that.
Oh
So
shoot! Yeah.
the closest I think concerts, events,
Mm-hmm.
fucking festivals. Man, even then, I've
Yeah.
never even been to like a festival really. You ever? Oh, matter of
Damn.
fact, you ever heard of You ever been to Pozo?
No.
It's like right outside of San Luis Obispo. It's called, well, the
Nah.
city is like Pozo, but it's like that
Yeah.
was like a 2-day festival type of thing, and I went to that, but I ain't never been to no fucking
Okay.
con or anything.
Yeah. It's like so a barber. It's this page called Barbershop Connect on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, and they were like one of the first pages to be like a reposting page. So they
Okay.
would shout you. They would post people's haircuts.
Is it like the Sacramento
Like
club?
Sacramento Barber
Yeah,
Club.
Sacramento Barber Club.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout
yeah.
out Sacramento Barber Club, bro. I ran
Yeah.
into them. They gave me a little pop socket too.
Oh, they did. Oh, and they.
Yeah. I
Oh, there
ran
you
into
go.
them out there. They hooked me
Hey.
up.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the. Oh, and they. I saw did they repost it or they commented on this shit, right?
On my post.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's
man.
love right there.
It's like they always show love, man.
That's
Like
love
when
right
we
there.
first moved out here, they were reposting my work a lot, so I got a lot of clients through them.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
I
that
know,
shit was cool. It
I
was
know them
it was
too.
hella love.
Well, I've never met them, and I don't know them like that. But we did a live episode at the Billionaire, and we got a lot of reposts from that too, and they like had commented too, like like showing love and everything too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you too. Literally behind the scenes type of shit. But when we were, because you know Anthony, right? And when we were planning everything out, I literally was gonna hit you up to be like, yo, you should like either even like you don't have to necessarily sit on if you don't want to, but at least just be here and just like like to show your face and
Yeah.
and do
Just
everything.
come out.
But it was two things. One, it was a closed set, and I get it. People tripping off, not tripping, but like it's like when you're like you're taking time out of like 2 hours worth of time off a barbershop. It's like you're stopping the money for like 2 hours.
Yeah, you stop
So
the
it's
whole
like
business.
So I get it.
When
like,
did you guys shoot during the week?
and yeah, Monday in the morning. It was
Oh.
Labor Day weekend.
Oh, it probably wasn't that bad then.
Yeah, it wasn't
probably
too
worked
bad.
out.
It was Monday, so it worked out pretty cool. But it was limited capacity for people to let in. But then also, you were doing, I forget what it was, but you were like out of town. You were doing something you were just not here.
If it was Labor Day weekend, I was probably doing something.
Yeah, it was Labor Day weekend, and I remember I was like, oh, good thing I didn't hit him up because I would have been a no, because you were busy,
Yeah.
But
No, yeah, I'm always
after
down
that-
to work though.
Yeah,
man. I'm
but it
always
was
down
after
to-
that. It was after that. That's when I saw that they showed love too. So shouts out to them. For that.
Yeah. I don't know how we got to them.
Oh,
but,
Barbercon, LA.
Oh yeah, well we were at Barbercon and
Yeah.
man, it was a real dope event. So Saturday I flew out for that, but we had I'm with the Anti Broke Barber Club,
Yep.
and we had a pre-party before that. So we had a kind of like
Did you
like a
sip
mixer kind
Did
of.
you sip a little?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
of course.
Yeah. We're chilling. We were in LA. Why not?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mostly go and I do a lot of their
Videography type of
their
shit.
videos,
Behind the scenes
photography. I do a lot of the their work for the Instagram. I do a lot
Right.
of the all their like media and stuff. I do a lot of that.
That's dope.
So that's what I was there for. So we were there. We got there. I landed in LA. We had to go set up for that, and then as soon as we were done setting up, people showed up. So it was like nonstop, right? After that, after I was working setting up, I got straight to shooting.
There was a lot of people.
So
too.
we were like, yeah, it was packed. It was
Yeah.
a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, that's dope.
Then we were there till like probably like midnight. Then we went back to the room.
I don't know what's that.
And we left, bro, because it still kept going.
Yeah.
But we took off. We're like, nah, we got Barbercon tomorrow. We have to be there early.
Yeah.
So we took off, me and one of the other managers from Anti Broke Barbers, his name's KB, the barber. Me and him left. We're like, we are out. We got to go set up tomorrow. So we took off. So then we went back like 2 a.m, finally crashed out.
Yeah.
By like 8 a.m, we were up again. Had to go. We were by LAX. We had to go to Van Nuys, which was like a 40-minute drive.
Damn.
Then we had to come back towards downtown LA for Barbercon. So we were on the move Sunday morning.
And it's LA traffic. That's like it's different.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then so then we did. We got there Sunday. Cool. We set up, and then we did all of Barbercon yesterday. And then man, we did all that yesterday. We were chilling. Then this morning had to catch a flight back home.
Back. Yeah.
That's it, man.
That's what I messaged you.
I know
like,
that's
yo,
why when people are like, they're like, oh man, it's so dope. You're traveling to this and that, but
it's not really.
I'm not
like
on vacation.
enjoyment.
You know?
Yeah, it's not enjoyment.
Yeah, like bro, Saturday, I had the crackers from the airplane, and then I had Denny's, bro, like at midnight when we left.
Yeah.
So like we didn't eat at all. Like we were so busy.
You're better than me, bro. I would have got Taco Bell.
Man,
yeah, I would have got DoorDash from Taco Bell or
bro,
shit.
we were hurting. We were trying to find something too. But
yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I have been going around, but like I said, it's mostly work, so it's not too much. It's not too much play, but I don't mind it, bro.
It's grind mode.
To me, like I love working. So I'm not even. It's not even an issue.
It's not even an issue. Yeah. That's why I messaged you too, and I was just like, "Yo, bro." I was like, "If you want to reschedule, bro," like I was like, "I get it."
You're like, "Hey, it looks dope, but you still gonna be here Monday, right?"
Because it was late. Because it was like midnight, and I was up too. I was kicking it with the homie Juno, and I was just like, I saw you were like still up, still working. I was like, "Yo, bro." I was like, "Hey," I was like, "I get it, bro. If you can't," I was like, "Trust me."
Yeah, man. I'm on the move, but like I said, I'm always nonstop. So it's not. This is chill, bro.
Yeah,
this is like the chillest time I've had this whole weekend. So
shouts out Lily. Yeah, no, that's good.
Real.
No, that's solid, bro. And I think it's actually that's one thing. Like I said, that you like. I'm never gonna be like not acknowledge. No, not be like, but like I'm never not acknowledge it, bro. Like you working, not just you, like anybody that's on the grind mode.
Yeah.
I just fucking, bro, I love to see it, man. And I'm always just like, bro, like, shouts out to you for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was crazy. Because you know what? Actually,
it's dope, man. Oh,
I started since Thursday. Thursday, I went to shoot a music video in Lincoln. So
Up north?
I was out in Lincoln. Kind of by Thunder Valley Casino.
Yeah, we work out there.
So I was out there in Lincoln since Thursday. I went out, shot a music video. I gotta get that edited too.
Sheesh.
So yeah, bro, since like Thursday till today. So tomorrow I go back to the shop and keep on working.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that Friday. So I was working with Gil on Friday, right? Me and this one was working. You want to go? Sorry, you good?
No, I still got my.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I was working with Gil, right, on Friday, and we was like in the area, Citrus Heights and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. So I go. We had time to kill, you know. And I go, hey yo, let's go pop up on Jeffrey real quick, like just to go pop in on him real quick, you know. Because I was gonna laugh about it and be like, "Yo, what's up?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just to be like, you know, just to go pop in. But we didn't end up going. But
you should have, bro.
I'm telling you, I was like, let's go pop in real quick, but we didn't end up going. But yeah, because I say that because Lincoln, like I said, we out there sometimes too, and I know what's out there. I know luckily where you're at, it's not too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's pretty simple.
Bad. Yeah.
But it's interesting that you say that too, and about that, like yo, like I'm always down to work and everything because I think. So here's some questions for you too. So because this is something I had to adjust to when myself with doing everything. Mm-hmm. Is it like now that, like I said, that you are a father and you have a baby, how is that adjustment? How is that balancing between like, yo, like I have that same, my work ethic is here and I'm like, I want to grind like as if I'm quote unquote single, you know what I mean? Because you know, when you're single mode, you're on go. How do you learn to like, put that, but also balance putting that time in just as much grind mode as being a dad?
Yeah.
How do you, because I know where I'm at with it. How are you with it?
Man, honestly, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the events I go to they're not too long of events. I'm usually gone 2 days, 3 days tops.
Right.
So I'm not missing out too much. And I also now, I cut back on cutting a little bit, so now I get off a little bit earlier, and then I get to come home earlier now too. That's what I did. If I'm shooting a video or anything like that, I'll cut my barber hours, and then I'll do that. So I'll make sure I'm usually home by like 7, the latest.
The latest, yeah.
And so I try to keep all my work between like 8 a.m. to like 7.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm gonna do that day.
And then when you come home, are you go straight to like daddy duty?
Yeah.
Or are you like pretty? Are you like pretty chill?
Yeah. Yeah, but for the most part, I mean, like you see, he's chill, you know.
Yeah.
So most of the time, he's kicking it. He doesn't really do too much. And if say I did a video or something for my barber content, music, whatever I shot that day, I can just hop on my laptop and be chilling. He kicks it.
That's what I be doing too.
So yeah, man. It hasn't been that hard to like adjust to it so far, but.
So far, yeah, 2 months in, you still got a little bit to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's crazy because the first month was easy. He was like chill. Yeah, he was up every couple hours or whatever, but everybody's like, oh man, you're probably not sleeping. You're probably not. Yeah. I'm like, man, the first month he was sleeping like 6 hours a night.
Oh my God.
So we were chilling.
I remember for y'all, I'm gonna give you guys some behind the scenes type of shit. I text this fool. and I'm messaging him, and I go, hey yo, bro, how's everything? You know, just checking in
Yeah,
on you.
yeah, yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
how's everything going, man? Because I know how it, like, you know, newborn. I know what it
Yeah.
is. And I was like, how's the no sleep going? You know what I mean? Blah. And he
Yeah.
was just like, nah, he's actually good. He's sleeping. And I literally remember looking at my phone and be like, fuck, man. And I literally was going like, I don't even want to text this fool back. Like, I was so jealous, you know. I was just like, I don't even want to text this fool back right now. Because I just remember like how it was for me, you know what I mean? And how it was with us, I would say, with Shia. So it
Yeah.
was just like, damn, you know. But
Yeah,
you know,
no, like I said, the
it's
first
good.
month he was super chill.
That's
But then
dope.
he went into like his second month, and that's when it got bad. So then he was up every 2 hours, like every
Off
2 hours
yeah.
wanting to eat. And now he got a little bit older, so his cry got louder.
Mm-hmm.
So now at 2 hours, screaming, bro.
Yeah.
Screaming. So he's like, finally eats, goes back to bed. 2 hours later, up
Same
again.
thing, yeah.
Up again. And I don't get up. I mean, I can't do too much that.
Yeah. You can't
She gets up
breastfeed.
and feeds him,
I'm
you
about to
know.
say, yeah.
Yeah, like, what do you want me to do? Want me to hold it for you? Like, I can't do too much, you know.
Yeah.
But either way, like, you're still up. Like, you hear it going
Yeah.
on. You're up, you know. So you don't get fully rest.
Yeah, for sure.
And now he's kind of getting back. Now he's sleeping 4 hours a night. So hopefully we can get him back to that 6
Hopefully.
hours, man.
Yo, I mean, even
those 6 hours were cool.
dog, I'm telling you, even 4 hours is good.
Yeah, even
Trust
the 4 was
me.
cool. Yeah,
Trust
because
me, bro.
for the most part, like, that's the time I go to bed like midnight, man, like midnight, 1 a.m. Then I'm up like at 8.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he'll go to bed like at 11:30. He's up like at 4:30.
Oh, he's up.
So
like for the day up?
oh no, he just
Okay.
gets up to eat.
I was like, oh damn, bro.
yeah,
Like,
he'll get up, then he goes back to bed. So yeah, man, it has we're trying to get him back on his regular schedule, but
well, hopefully it fucking
we'll see how it goes.
hopefully it
man.
stays, bro, because like I said, once you're, you know, as busy as you are doing all that shit, it's gonna be like, you know.
Yeah, and it sucks because like once I'm up, say he wakes up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Like if I wake up, I'm up, and
Yeah.
that's it. Like
I'm the same way. I'm
like
the same
that.
fucking way.
I start thinking of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, did I do this? Did I do that? Let me do this. Blah blah
Can
blah.
I get some edits done?
Yeah,
Let
and
me
then
hop in right here quick.
It's just like
Yeah.
then I'm just up.
Yeah.
And then
That's the shit that sucks.
yeah.
But it's good though too at the same time because it makes
It's
you like
cool.
proactive.
I mean, yeah. And then I get more stuff done too because they're asleep, you know. So it's not like I wouldn't have been there doing anything anyway. So
Right.
it's cool to get stuff done while they're asleep because then once they're up, then I'm done with whatever I had to do.
Yeah.
So it works out, man.
That's that grind mentality, that multi-talented, I would say for you. Like I said, multi-talented, bro. But
Yeah, I try to do everything, man.
yeah, man. What do you think? What do you think that comes from? You think this is a question I was gonna ask too? Because like I said, you do hella things, bro. You're fucking hella proactive in a bunch of different things. Do you think? Where does that come from? Do you think you were like you think you got like you had that and you were born with it, or do you think like for example, coming from the area that we come from, like King City? Do you think like coming from there is what you give credit to be like, yo, coming for being in that area is what created my backbone, or you think you were just born with that either way?
I'm not sure, man. It's because I get bored easy.
Yeah,
I get bored real easy with doing stuff.
same.
And yeah, man, I don't know like what it is.
So do you think no matter where you
think
grew up
honestly it was leaving King City that made me work more. I think if I would have stayed there, I would have been more comfortable with what I was doing.
Yeah.
Because life runs more slow there, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody just kind of does their own thing, works, comes home, repeat.
Right.
As soon as I came out here, I met different people. I got in contact with different people. I started doing events. I started meeting more creators, like content creators and stuff like that. And I seen them doing like dope creative stuff other than just haircuts, you know? So I'm like, okay, let me dig into this. Photography, I've been doing photography for a minute. I took photography back in Hartnell in King City.
Damn.
With RC. He had the little photography store in Broadway.
I mean, I took a photography class with Belby, but
Oh, man, Belby's something else, man. Damn.
wait, it's Belby, right? Just a
Yeah,
sure.
Belby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay. I was getting confused with Benway for a second. You know, PE teacher.
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay. No, but yeah. I remember I took photography with Belby, but you know that.
Hey,
just,
well, honestly, bro, shout out Belby because
you learned some shit from this day.
That's what like honestly, that's what made me like start doing like photography because but for there we would do like full prints in the red room, like in the back room. Remember the little like back room?
Yeah, you go in there, the little door.
So that's what got me into it, like projecting an image into a paper, and then you got a whole ass image. I thought that was so dope.
That process,
And
like
then
shaking it in the
you would shake it in the developer.
Developer, there you go. Yeah.
And then you would put it under the light until it like completed. Yeah, that was crazy. So since then, after that, we went to Hard Now, and I just had to take an elective to like complete my like the credits or whatever that I needed. Right. So I took a photography class with RC, and then that's when I bought my first camera. That's and dope, we bought it was like a Canon T Rebel. So it was a cool like
starter one.
The DSLR.
Yeah,
it was
DSLR.
One of those. It was the first one. So yeah, I mean for like a starter, like a beginner camera, that's a dope camera, you know. I was like, so it had the manual settings. That's when I learned to do like all these like adjustments with lighting and stuff. And then ever since then, I started doing photography for cars because we used to have a car club.
Yeah. Imports, right?
Imperial.
Yeah, Imperial. There you go, my bad. Imperial. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Imperial. We used to have that car club, and so we would go to car meets all the time. And I would do never videos, bro. I would always do photography.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, man, that's how I got into photography. Then ever since then I kind of slowed down on it. Same thing, like I said, I got bored of it. I got bored. Then I started cutting hair. That's when I started. That's when I took something else. And
but then, you cut my hair in high school,
man.
You cut my shit in high school. Think of how long ago.
In my driveway.
Yeah.
Right. That's when I used to cut it.
And
you would have to sit like on a bucket,
bro. 2 times. One time in the driveway, and one time specifically, I'll never forget it. We were at the Nava's. We're at Nava's crib, and this is when I had my long hair. I cut it, and I was just like, my shit just looked like the three all around, you know, because I was like, I just cut it, and you popped in. And you're like, bro, I'll just hook you up. And I was like, can you for real? I was like, I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck to do with it. And yeah, you just hooked me up. Cut me up like that. I went from long hair to short hair.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, but I was hooking people up like that, you know, because for years, bro, like even a couple of years, I did it for free just because I loved cutting hair.
Yeah. And the learning process, right?
Yeah, and like every time it was just something new, and it was something new. And then I remember when I did I don't know if I talked about this the last time I was here, but when I did my very first, like somebody asked me for a taper, I had no idea what that was.
You're like,
I was like, what? I was like, a taper? I was like, but I had told them yes. I was like, yeah, bro, come through, I'll hook you up. Yeah. But I had no idea what that even was. So I hopped on YouTube. At that time, there wasn't, man, now there's YouTube tutorials everywhere.
Dude, yeah.
It's crazy like now. But back then, we're talking about, this is like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
There wasn't that many barbers on YouTube. There was this one dude that I followed a lot. His name was Cakin is Randy from San Francisco. He's still cutting. He has a shop now and everything. Real dope dude. I pulled up a video of him. He did a taper.
Yeah.
Literally, bro, I had this dude sitting right here. I was looking at the video. I would press play, whatever he was doing, I would go and do it. Yeah. Then I would press play again, go and do it. Damn. And we knocked it out, bro. And he was hella happy.
Did he know that you were doing that?
He did not know that I didn't know.
Now he does.
Bro, he just thought he probably don't even know.
Yeah, he probably don't remember. Huh?
He probably don't remember. But I cut him in my mom's restroom too. It was little ass spot because he came hecka late and it was dark outside early. I'm like, I'm gonna just cut you in here.
For sure. It's cool.
But we were like in a tight space, bro. Like I had to get up and spin the chair because but yeah, that's how I knocked out my first taper like that.
And now look at you. First tapers. I can't even do a taper, bro. Like, get up to the Zay. A lot of people can't, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people can't.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. Sometimes there'll be times where I just sit back and I'm like, damn, man. Yeah. Like, it's crazy how far, like, but you know what? I think the main thing that, like, pushed me was leaving King City.
For sure. Well, that's what I was going to ask, too. And actually, I did. But that was my question behind that was just like, bro, do you think whether you lived in fucking Gonzales or Salinas or Monterey, do you think you would still have that same hustle, or do you think leaving from King City is the one that did that?
I don't think so, bro. Maybe. It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
Because when I moved out here, I met different people and we started hitting different shows. Like they took me to these shows.
Right.
So I don't think I would have met somebody like that back home.
Yeah, true.
That would have made me go to these events. You know, so I felt like the people I like surrounded myself with out here pushed me to do stuff like that. and introduced me to different people, and I met a bunch of like barbers that I look up to, that I used to look up to, are my friends now, you know?
Yeah, they're
And it's
peers.
like, yeah, like it's just like we just have that like relation now, and it's like I don't know if I would have ever like met them if I didn't leave
Right.
King City.
Well, this one
Right.
thing is one. My bad. I didn't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to cut you off, but it was one thing that was telling. It was one thing that was telling specifically, and that stuck with me. In the last time we did the episode, was in which I can relate to too. Is when you said like, "Yo, when I made the decision to come out here, you're like, yo, I just straight up moved out here, and I didn't know anybody."
Yeah.
You said, not to put words in your mouth, but you were saying like, yo, there was no friends out here. There was no background for this. There was no direction. That you was just at the mall, like handing out, like,
Yep.
yo, this is me. If you're looking for a cut,
Yeah.
and just basically building up your portfolio, you know. Tell me a little bit about that background, like the insights of everything and how that came about and that decision.
Yeah, because well, I was always cutting back home, and then I always tell these people that, because people always ask me like, well, what made you want to cut hair and stuff like that. But I had been cutting, but I never considered it to be a career. Like I said back then, barbering wasn't taken too serious back then. You know,
Yep.
it was more of a hobby all the time, and it was. I used to work at Wells Fargo. I was working at Wells Fargo for
I remember.
like 2 years. Then I
Suited
went
up
to
all the time.
yeah, with the suit and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Then I went to Rabobank for another 2 years, and I was there. And my manager, he was real dope. He was a so the thing is it's not like I had a shitty job, or it wasn't like I was like looking for an escape plan or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, because it was good. Like my manager was dope. Like my job was cool. Like but I was just I would go home and I would cut. So I would work at from 8:30 to I think it was 5, from 8:30 to 5. Then I would come home and cut from 6 to 10 at night.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like a specific day. We were working on a loan. We were trying to get like this home refinance or something.
So you're trying to close.
And yeah, so
Yeah.
we were working. You know, we were calling the people, blah blah blah. And there at that bank that I was at, we had to. You don't send the stuff to like somebody like in the back office and they process it. Then they let you know, like you have to do everything right there. So we were calling, trying to get blah blah blah. I was stressed, bro, because my client was calling too, like, hey, what's up with the loan? Like I need this refinance. I'm trying to buy this. So I remember I went home that day and I was so stressed, bro. I was like, fuck.
Damn.
I was like, this is too much, man. And then I went home and I cut hair from 6 to 10. And then later, and then I think I would cut like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours a night. And then that night, bro, I made more money than I did all day stressing.
Yeah.
And I went back and I would come my backyard chilling.
Yeah.
Bro, we were there. I had told my boy that I had a shitty day. He came with a 12-pack.
Yeah.
Bro, we were chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's it.
This is what it is.
I was like, yeah, I'm out.
I'm done.
And then I talked with I had a talk with my girl, and I told her, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna make the move, you know. I was like, let's just do it.
Yeah. Young.
We were gonna take off to L.A., Ontario, because there was a barber school. There was a barber school down there that I wanted to go to, but then there was the other one right here in Sacramento. There was another one in San Jose, and I was just gonna commute. I was like, I'm gonna just do the drive every day to go to school, but I was like, nah, I can't do that.
Mob.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I can't do that. So I was like, let's just move.
Yeah.
Let's just move to Sacramento. And yeah, dude. So we came out here, and what was crazy is I was supposed to work at this barbershop, right? And the whole time we were coming out here, I had it linked up. He was like, yeah, man, I got your chair right here. As soon as you get here, let me know. I'll set you
That's
up.
dope.
Blah, blah, blah. So I was ready to go. So I move out here. I text this dude. I'm like, hey, I'm out here already. When can I come by? Because I was an apprentice. I did an apprenticeship program, not the barber school.
Okay.
So I had to be under somebody's license.
Right.
So I hit him up. I'm like, hey, I'm out here. When can I stop by so you can sign my paperwork? He's like, my bad, bro. I'm remodeling the shop. The chair's not available no more.
Fuck.
I was like, whoa. I was like,
You're like, bro, I just came out
I was
here.
like, I'm literally out here like for this right now.
Yeah.
Like now I don't even have a job. I was like,
man.
damn. So immediately, bro, I'm like, I got to get something real quick. So I started like DMing a bunch of shops around here.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Sacramento's a shop in every corner out here.
Yeah, for sure.
So I started DMing shops, man. And the only bad part is a lot of them don't take apprenticeships. They want licensed barbers. So for somebody to take an apprentice, it's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So I was just like DMing people. I'm like, I gotta get a job, man. I gotta get to work.
For sure.
So yeah, man, I ended up hitting up where I'm at right now, King's Barber Lounge. And I hit him up. He's like, yeah, man, I'm taking an apprentice right now. I'm like, say less, I'll be there.
It worked out.
Showed up. He was there, signed my paperwork, started the next day, bro.
That's dope, bro.
It was crazy.
And you've been there ever since.
But I've been there. Yeah, I got there. And like I said, it's a little bit more of a private shop. We're like tucked in the back. Mm-hmm. So that kind of sucked for me because I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anybody out here. So it's not like back home, if I have an opening, I call people. Hey, come through right now. Come through, blah, blah, blah. We fill up spots fast. And out here, I couldn't do that.
Damn.
So that was hard, bro. It was hard. It was tough. Like, we were paying, we had to pay our weekly rent, no matter what, whether you cut or not.
Right.
So, man, there was literally weeks that I would do like 3 haircuts the whole week. And at that time when I got here, I was charging $25 still when I got here. So I was making like 75 to $100 in a week, bro. And then I had to pay $150 in rent
For the spot.
So I was like digging out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough, bro. It was tough. And it took me like I'm gonna say like a solid like 2 years to even like get established and stuff out here.
Yeah.
But like I said, since like Sacramento Barber Club,
Yeah.
they would repost my work a lot.
That's dope.
So I got a lot of people from that. And the barbershop too, like we have a pretty good like following on Instagram too. So he would repost my stuff all the time. Then I just went out and I put that footwork, man.
Yeah.
We were at the mall, we were at the Galleria. I would go to random events, bro. Even the events I didn't even want to be at.
Yeah.
But just because I would go there and just meet people, you know?
Damn, yeah.
And yeah, dude, 3 years later, now we're here.
That's dope. And like I feel like it's a good thing for people to hear, especially coming from where you're at, your stature, and hearing it directly from your mouth, because it shows people like, yo, there is these opportunities. And I mean, I'm not gonna say there is, I should say there are opportunities if you take them.
Yeah.
You know, if you take those opportunities and you run with them, you can get to good places. You know, you could be where you're at right now. You know what I mean? And it is true about the sack. Like, it's cutthroat out here too. You know what I mean? Which I'm sure LA people are like listening, like, you think that's cutthroat? Yeah. I get it too. You know what I mean? But it's just as bad too out here. And
it's because there was when I moved out here, it was a point where like Sacramento, bro, had some of the best barbers like in the states, bro. Like some of the top barbers were coming out from Sacramento. That's what made me come out here.
Yeah.
But then I got out here and I realized like competition was heavy.
Bro, there's some barbers out here in Sac that still like, they're not even on Instagram like that, but they're fucking hard, bro.
Yep.
They cut great fucking hair.
Yeah.
It's just that
it's pretty much the route you want to choose to. Because I mean, there's some people that like just like cutting hair, bro, and they don't mind like going to work, doing dope cuts every day, and just making people feel good. And then they go home too, you know, and then they have most of the time they have their families. They like to split everything, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's that's what I always tell people. Like the stuff I do, I don't really do it for like a following. I do it because I like doing it. Like,
right.
I like shooting content. I like taking photos. I like doing stuff, and then I just like uploading it. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't really do it for the following too much. You know, I just do it because I like doing it.
Yeah. Same.
And I think honestly, bro, that might be what like set me apart too. You know, just because I put a lot of passion into everything I do.
Yeah.
So it's not like if I do shoot because I used to shoot my videos, my like haircut videos with just my phone.
Yeah.
But then I started seeing, I'm like, you know what? I can up the quality on this.
Right.
So then I upgraded my phone instead of a camera. I got it was like the iPhone 11 at that time. It shot in 4K and everything. I was like, damn, these videos are clean. So then, but like I said, it was just nonstop learning. And then, so I think that's what the difference is, man. Like I just do it because I like doing it, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's crazy now that people like really fuck with it too, you know? Like they look forward to like what I'm going to post next and stuff.
Well, I think it shows like, you know, the power of social media, bro. Like there's so many times where it's like, if people ask me for like, I get people that ask me like, yo, like who should I go cut, and like who should I go for to get a cut? And I'm like, fucking shoot, like, bro, there's a roller. I got so many fucking homies who cut, and like they're all fucking great. So it's just a matter of like who can fit your schedule, or it's like who you want to look at, or who you might, you know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah.
there's so many shit out there. So and
Yeah, like out here,
and I
Sacramento's
send
still
them,
tough, man.
and bro, I send them.
It's a tough crowd out here for
Yeah.
sure.
That's
Because
what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what it's like, bro. I send them Instagram pages, and that's what I'm saying. Like about the social medias, like I'll send them
Yeah.
this. Like, yo, check these people. Check out this barber. I mean, the shop in general.
yeah, so well, that's what I always tell people too. Like as a barber, that's your resume, bro.
Yeah.
Your Instagram, that's your resume.
And it's
like
tough.
people go on there and they'll see your work.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, that's why I kind of wanted to up my quality of it, because when people go on there, I want them to see like dope shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want them to be like, oh shit, like okay, this,
Pro style.
yeah, like say that haircut ain't even that good, but it was a dope video.
Mm-hmm.
The video's gonna catch their attention, you know, so they'll still come in.
Yep.
And yeah, man, if it wasn't for Instagram, I think it would have been tough out here for sure.
Yeah.
Social media was everything when I came out here.
Well, bro, they say content is king, and it's true. But I think like one of the biggest things too that separates you from a lot of other barbers that I know too is just it's not so much. Well, I'm not gonna say not so much of, but it's the content that's put out there that you put on Instagram and everything. It's making it more than just a haircut, right? It's not just like, oh, you're coming in, it's like a cut, or you're just posting like a still picture, like, oh, look at here's this cut from this client. You're making it like an experience with it, you know,
Yeah.
like they're getting an experience, and you feel like you're involved with it, and you feel like, at least from my perspective, it's like, yo, when you post them, I feel like I'm also like they're like I just witnessed the whole transformation from beginning to end.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and so that's just one, and then it's like two, and then it's like, oh, there's still more coming, you know, and then on top of that, it's just like, just so you know, this is not just what I do. Let me hit you with some videography shit.
Yeah.
But just so you know too, this is not also what I do. Let me show you some behind the scenes editing stuff. And oh, by
Yeah.
the way, I'm gonna travel over here and everything. So
Yeah.
I think people can naturally gravitate towards that too, because they'll look at this like, yo, what is he doing? What does he do? I mean, they'll look at that and be like, now I'm interested. Now I want to go get a cut from him, just to say I got a cut from him, and just to maybe, talk to him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is crazy because, like I said, since I'm on tour with the Anti Broke Barbers, I do photography for them. So when I pull up to these events, people don't even know I cut hair.
Yeah.
They know me as a photographer.
Yeah.
Then they'll follow me and they're like, "Oh shit, you cut hair too?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah." So like, yeah, like you said, like every post reaches a certain type of crowd, you know. So some people don't even know I do certain things, you know. And I do so much too that I don't even post about. Like I do like graphic designing. I do for my merch. I did my own website. I do everything behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Which I think it can be a blessing and a curse, because sometimes I need help, you know.
Oh, dude, yeah.
But it's like, damn. But then sometimes I'll get help, and it's like, damn, well, that's not really what I wanted. I was like, I'll just do it myself.
Yeah.
But it can get tough, man.
Yeah, because like you feel like you're the only one that could capture what you're trying to put out.
that
Yeah,
vision.
see, I'm on the same thing.
But the good thing, man, is like I said, I've been going around more, and I've been meeting like dope creators, and like I've been meeting a lot of like real dope people. So hopefully, like if I keep going the way I am, I'll meet some pretty somebody that can help me out and stuff.
It's like a branching effect, bro. Like you're doing, not to compare it to me or not to like make it about me at all, but like even doing this, the connections that I'm able to make off with this and everything, you know what I mean? And you get a lot of feedback from it.
You said it was the network is your net worth.
Oh yeah,
With
Fresh Mix.
With Fresh Mix, yeah.
He said that.
I seen, and bro, that's 100% facts, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know it's hella corny when people say it's like it's not what you know but who you know.
Yeah.
But bro, that's 100% true.
Bro, it's
100%.
It's that, and the same thing that like I've always talked about and preached about, and a lot of hella people fucking before me who have been way more successful than me have always said this too, which is consistency is key. And it's like, bro, I know this sounds like some fucking meme or it's just some Instagram caption.
Yeah.
But
like a little inspiration quote.
Someone put it, you know what I mean? But it really is that.
It
bro,
is,
you know what I mean?
man. It really is.
It really is that. And like I said, the one thing that's consistent with you too is like, bro, like it's not just, like you said, you're cutting hair right here. You did all these things and you are continuing to do. But I also remember, like I said, getting cut from you when I was in high school. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, look at us. I mean, doing this shit too, and it's like, and like I said, the area that we grew up in, and we fucking, you know, that are old stomping grounds, and the areas just, I mean, you know how it is, like, bro, the areas that we were at, and the shit that was going on, and we was around, and then even me too, like, bro, I look back on myself a lot of times in high school, I'm like, bro, you know, I call it like it is, bro. I used to be a dick. I was like an asshole for like. For people.
I tell people that all the time too about me. I'm like, fuck, I feel so bad for some people sometimes.
Were you talking about for you?
Yeah.
No, bro. No, you were good. No, I was, bro. You were good. I was, if anything, worse. I was just a dick, bro. Like, but it's also like, it's not even so much of like this is how it was and shit like that. It's just that, bro. It's so like back home, like I said, like back home, bro. It's cutthroat too. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta be tough out there.
It's tough out there. Yeah, you gotta be tough out there, and it's like, motherfuckers just like. It's just tough, bro, and it's just like I look back on a lot of shit, and it's just like that's all a part of the growth too. Is like coming out here too, and it's just like you're expanding, and then you know, like when I first came out here too, I was like, bro, same thing as you, bro. I didn't know, literally not one single fucking person out here. Yeah. So it's like, you know, you're adjusting.
It's a good thing, man. Honestly, it's like a fresh start, you know, and it's it pushes you. It just pushes you to different levels that you didn't know you were even like capable of, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
And you do stuff that you were like, man, I never even thought I was going to do this, you know? Yeah. But, yeah, man. I know people always ask me, like how you like it out there in Sacramento? And I'm like, honestly, bro, I love it. Yeah. It pushed me to a whole different level that I didn't even think I was going to be able to reach, you know? Yeah. And, so the main thing that was, like, always holding me back was, like, my license, getting a barber license. And then, like COVID hit last year and stuff, so I couldn't get it. Mm-hmm. Then until this year, I finally got it.
Yeah, I remember
you
saying
that. So, like, I'm set, you know? So now I'm, like, full speed, man. There's nothing holding me back no more at this point.
I mean, I think it's also, it's cool, too, that, like, not just knowing that, like, yo, I just got this and I'm, like, a full, like, you know, full steam ahead and everything. But it's also, like, I like that attitude that's just, like, what can stop me now? Like, I'm doing this. I got this to grind for. I got my family now. Your own personal family, I mean, like your own little circle. So it's like, now what the fuck's gonna stop me? You know? Yeah. And it's just all a part of the grind mode, man. I appreciate all that.
Yeah, it's real dope, man. It's real dope.
Let me go put this little. I'm gonna do a little shot.
I was gonna get a refill too.
I'm gonna do a shot for this one, but I want to give a cheers to you. You know what I've been doing more too, actually lately, and I didn't do enough of this, like in high school. And like I said, not to keep talking about my high school shit, but you know, like I wasn't the easiest person to get along with a lot of time, but it's like I said, the area that we grew up in, bro, like, is, you know, I didn't have, you know, a lot of people come in and out of the life. A lot of people fucking, you know, unfortunately are no longer with us. I've had people do my family dirty, and, you know what I mean, fucking so much, like, gang stuff out there, you know what I mean? So it's like, you're just around so much of that shit that you think that that's all that's life, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You get so this, like, when you get out here and you start to see everybody else grinding, man. And one thing I've been trying to do more often too is giving the people their flowers while they're here, you know. Exactly. And telling people, like, because a lot of people think it's like it's too cool to fucking praise other people, or they too cool to fucking. You know,
but honestly, I think it is so. Back home, it is a lot of that, you know. But I think it's such a small city. Yeah. Nobody wants to praise other people, and that's what holds people back sometimes too, you know. Yeah. Because bro, look how much talent comes out of there. Oh yeah. Like there's people that put in work, bro. Creatively too. They came out. Yeah. And, Fresh Mix out here now making fucking music, verified on Instagram. I don't know if you remember Mark Flores. Yeah. Got drafted by Chicago White Sox. Yes. Now it's out playing in Mexico.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was playing for a Mexican team.
Fuck, I know, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He was playing he went to Hawaii State. Played there, then went to Chicago. Damn. Now he's in Mexico or something. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Like people that put in work, it's like
it's one of those things. It's like pretty good to say you know.
But see what I mean? Like a lot of people that did stuff like this left. Yeah. They left the city.
You got to get out of the area.
And it just opened up your mind because being from a small city, I think is cool because you think like that's it, but then you leave and you're like, oh shit, there's a whole world out here. Yep. And then you start expanding your you start reaching into different things, you know, dipping here, blah blah blah, and then eventually, bro, one of those flowers are gonna sprout, you know.
And that's where we're at today. But I just want to give you yours, bro. I want to give you your flowers, bro. You're doing your thing, man. Appreciate it. That grind is there, man. Yeah. Let's take this one. Cheers. So, goddamn. Let's talk about this too. The fuck is going on with our Raiders, bro? Oh shit! What is going on with the fucking
Man,
bro? Did you watch the game?
I gotta get tattoo removal, bro. I got that shit tatted on me.
But you know what's cool though too. Actually, isn't it cool to say that we went to the last Oakland home game?
I ran into you there, huh?
Bro, I was faded. I don't know.
No,
Okay. Look, hey, I want to play memory lane. I want to play the memory game with you. All right. So, okay, I'm gonna reference some times in the history, and I'm gonna see if you remember. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Do you remember the freestyle explosion at Salinas at the rodeo?
Dude.
Do you remember?
Yes and no, but I remember you were talking about it with at that Biggie show, and I'm like, hold up, did he go with us? Because I remember we went
Expedition.
Man, we saw like Stevie B and I think even Pitbull headline.
So I'll tell you the whole thing. Okay, so we all went, we were all faded, and this is okay. Maybe we weren't faded because we drove, and then well you drove, and
did I drive?
Yeah, you drove. There was I want to say Expedition. I think
my sister took us in the Blue Expedition.
The Blue Expedition, yeah. So you didn't drive.
I didn't drive.
You hear that, people? He did not drive.
Yeah.
Okay, he did not drive.
So we were faded.
Yeah, we were faded. Okay, so we were faded. Okay, so and this is back when we was on the fucking 40 ounce of Mickey's vibe, and the tilts. Remember the tilts?
The sidewalk slam.
The sidewalk slams and the fucking sparks and shit like that. So we was pre-gaming it. We showed up, bro. We saw Dub C, West Side Connection. We saw Pitbull, Stevie B, Debbie Deb. It was all in one day, just during the day.
Bro,
we were faded.
I remember. I wish I remembered this, bro. I do remember Stevie B and Pitbull, but I don't remember everybody. MC Magic.
MC Magic he was doing the when the auto tune thingy,
bro.
Back when you had the little straw and he had the little deal, that was like that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
I do remember going that, but I don't remember. I couldn't remember who I went with. I couldn't remember.
There was a good group of us. I can name a few.
I remember it was a lot.
But
we packed the Expedition.
Yeah, it was just packed. It was packed.
It was an 8-seater, so we had to be at least 8 people deep.
Bro, I was in the back because I was the smallest, so I was in the back. I was in the back, like I'd sit on someone's lap. I didn't give a fuck, Okay, so you remember that one? Okay, there's actually 2 times where I saw you at the Raiders game. One of them, I went with my homie Corey, and I was faded. All right, I was faded, bro. But amongst other things, I was faded, right? But I remember walking in, and then I remember someone tapped me in the back, and I'm just like this. I'm like, what? Like the game hasn't even started yet, by the way.
Regular Raiders shit.
Oscar's there, Avalos, Oscar's there. We had just been kicking with them. Gabby, we're playing fucking beer pong and shit, And
shout out Oscar. He was my manager at Rabobank.
Yeah, it makes sense actually. Yeah,
that's why we were dope. Yeah.
So I fucking you could have said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it.
So I'm fucking. So I'm kicking it right there with Oscar and everything, right? So hella faded, and then we're going up the steps and everything, and I'm just like, walking, and my homie Corey's just like, yo, you good? I'm like, I'm good, bro. But in my mind, I'm like, I just don't drink for the rest of the game, and you'll be good. I'm still good, but I know I can't. I can't.
You can't have nothing else in there.
So I'm like this, and I just feel like a tap, and I go, what? And then I felt so. Like I said, I bring it up to this day too, because I feel so fucking bad. Because you're like, what's up? And I go, bro, who the fuck? Like I couldn't see, because you was like, I hadn't seen you in years either, But you had the whole fucking beanie, goddamn jersey, sweater, fucking the whole get up, fit like, bro, you look fresh, kicks, everything. And I was like, who, what? And you're like, bro, what's up? And I go, and I finally go like this. I was like, oh shit. I go, my bad. Yo, my bad. I was like, fuck, my bad. It took me a minute, you know what I mean? So that was the first time, but I was embarrassed because like, oh fuck, he saw me. Because bro, when I say I was like this, like
that was hella long ago. I look, you don't remember that, but it's because we run into so many people when we were at the Raider games.
At the games, you're just like,
it's hella sucks that they're gone now. But
I know. There was that time, and then the last game.
I remember that one.
Yeah. We were still fucking bellied up. Yeah.
Oh, that's right,
bro.
Yeah. It was hella random too, because we were walking into the game already.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we passed by your row. I can't remember who you guys were with. I think
Alex.
Yeah. And I think we seen him. Then that's when we seen you. You had the fucking PJs on.
Oh, I had everything, bro. It was the last
It was
game.
all rated out. I was like, damn.
I had the fucking stickers.
Yeah, we
right
stopped
here
by, bro. Everybody was turned. We just said, "What's up?"
Photos and shit like that.
We took
group photos.
Yeah.
I was in the back. I was one of them. I did feel. I was like, bro, I missed out on this one because we took a couple of them, but there was some where like I was just like, yo, I'll take it, and that's like I was the one doing that, you know. So I missed out on a few of them, but I was still taking some. But bro, funny story with that one. Okay, so how about so we didn't even have tickets.
You were saying, yeah.
We didn't have no fucking tickets. So we just showed up because I was just like, I was telling Lily, I go, bro, it's the last game. We like, I'm not gonna be a part of, even if it's just being there. You know what I mean? So we went, and then Weitzel goes, yo, so what I'm gonna do is, and we could talk about it now because they're not there anymore. But he goes, yo, what I'm gonna do is, he goes, I'm gonna just like say like this is my ticket and kind of present it, and then I'm gonna send it to you like text message and just save it. I'm like, cool. So he goes in, I get it, and they're like, bring the ticket up, and I'm like, for me, Lily, showing it, and they go, it's not working. I go, well, it's right here. You see it. Like, what do you mean? You know? And then I have them, the people behind me. I kind of tell them like, yo, like put kind of like force them to be like, yo, hurry up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, chill. And they're like, yo, I don't know what to tell you. Like, look at it. You know what I mean? And they're trying to scan it, and they're like, it's just not working. I'm like, dude. And like I'm going like this. I'm like, just go. They fucking so they let us in.
Oh,
so get this. So we get it.
clutch.
We didn't pay shit. We get in, and then on top of that, we the tickets that we took out, he got like right behind the end zone. Like not like they weren't no fucking. They weren't the black hole, but they were like still lower than 100 sections. You know?
Yeah.
So we're in there, and then we pull up right next to him. The seats are empty. So we're sitting there, right? And then eventually the people come. And they're kind of like, there's only one of the two. One of them sitting there, and they're like, oh, this is our spot. Like, oh, no worries. So I kind of stand like behind Weitzel, like kind of like this, and like Lily's right here. I'm like, you take the extra seat. And bro, we were able to stay there all the way to like the fourth. And I was like, all right, we're fucking not winning. This is
It was a horrible game.
It was a horrible game. But the experience for me, I was like, at least we can say we were here, bro. So we ended up leaving and everything. But that was a funny story, that one. I wanted to play memory lane to see if you remember that one.
I don't know if you remember that when the game ended, people started cracking the chairs, like breaking the stuff.
No, I don't. I was gone by then.
People were taking the seats with the numbers on them, like the season pass holders. They were breaking the seat and taking it with them.
Oh, for like memorabilia?
For like memories and stuff.
Motherfuckers.
And then, I don't know.
Don't tell me you did it too. You fucking took it. Yo, don't tell me you did that. What did you do?
Well, fuck. There was this one dude, like, they're like smashing a fucking seat, right? Because after the game was over, we ran to the black hole because John Gruden, they all came up to like the black hole too.
Yeah.
It was late. We were with a gorilla.
That fucking gorilla. I have a photo with him.
Killer gorilla or something.
Yeah. I have a photo with him.
We were all like there in the black hole. It was crazy, right? So then this dude starts smashing one of the chairs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, this was hella breaking it. He breaks it, right? Takes the whole seat with him. Yeah. But the cup holder fell. And it was kind of like hanging on there, the cup holder. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to take it. And I just went and I ripped off the cup holder and I took it. It's still in my trunk to this day, bro.
Typical Raiders fan, bro.
I was like, fuck. I was hella scared walking out too. I'm like, damn, they're going to catch me. They're going to get me for fucking vandalizing or something.
Yeah, they got you on camera.
It was, that dude broke it and he just left it. So I took it, but hey, at least I got a piece of that Coliseum.
That's true.
Because the A's are leaving pretty soon.
Oh,
so that's going to be gone.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's going to be gone soon. So
Warriors gone. Raiders gone.
Yeah, Oakland don't have nothing no more.
Damn, that's fucked up. Like, at least we can say, that we have that part. Like, we have the photos. And I want to say I took something, too. I took something from it. I think I might have been, like, the little fan flyer thingy or something like that.
Yeah.
I took something like that, but I'm glad we went to it. But that was just, like I said, that was just memory lane. I was like, let me see if we remember this,
I don't remember that stairs. I faintly remember it, bro, because I know I had ran into you multiple times at the Oakland games.
Yeah, but I was a dude like this.
Oh, that was you?
That was me. If you see a dude on the Jumbotron pass out at the first quarter, just like, that was me.
Hey, if you're not like that in the first quarter of a Raider game, did you even go to a Raider game?
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Wait, what's funny is that my sister, my tia Socorro, she sent me, so we're going to go to a Raiders game together, right? And then we ended up being like, fuck, we came back to Sac, we aren't gonna end up going. And then I remember fucking she goes, no, don't worry about it. She's like, I got too drunk in the pregame and I passed out in the middle of it. I'm like, what do you mean? She sends me a photo, my other tia. she sends me a photo. My tia Socorro was like in the middle of the Raider game, like this, like you know. I was like, oh yeah, she had a good time. She had a good time.
Hey, but
Sometimes it be like that.
That's way too common at the Raider game for sure.
Nah,
I
that's
wonder
good
how
though,
it is
bro.
in Vegas, man. We were supposed to go this weekend, but
This past weekend?
yeah,
Well,
against
good
the
thing you
Chiefs.
didn't.
I
Oh,
know,
that's
man.
right. That's
Thank
right.
God we didn't go.
Has
man.
she got on you yet about the win?
Nah.
Okay. Was it a silent drive?
It was just like a.
It was like a don't bring it up.
It's because you know what, bro?
Oh, you weren't there, huh?
Nah, we weren't
That's
even
right.
here.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you're like, listen, just don't bring it up. Don't rub it in.
Damn. Nah, it was tough, man. We couldn't get the ball rolling, man. But
We'll be all right, bro. We'll be all
We'll be
right.
all
You feel
right.
me? Man,
It's
we
all right.
probably won't, but you know,
the
Derek
good
Carr.
thing is
He
the
just
whole,
needs to.
the
Hey,
whole
speaking about
AFC
cutting
is
hair,
going down though.
speaking of cutting hair, bro, you gotta do something about your boy Derek Carr. Can you cut it? Can you DM him?
I'm pretty sure
DM him and be like, bro, I'll do it for free. Cause that shit gotta go, bro. Like
that's probably what's messing with this.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
he's just too heavy, bro. He
he's
got
just
too much
top
hair up
heavy.
there.
He's top heavy. He's fucking going like this.
He
Like,
can't get the right throws no more, bro.
he's too top
Nah,
heavy.
honestly, Derek Carr, he's raw, bro. He puts up the numbers, but
He does, but that was a bad game.
this was a bad game. The last
Even
two
the
games
other
have been
one.
horrible.
The fucking bro against the Giants. I was like, come on, dog.
I know,
Come
man.
on, bro. It's like it's just. I
But it's
don't
good.
know.
We were going through like so much like shit.
Yeah.
I was like, at least we got the Giants, bro.
Life of a Raiders fan.
I was like, it's gonna be an easy. I was like, it might not be a good win, but we're gonna win.
Yeah.
We get there.
Come on.
Hell no.
Bro.
Bro, Deshaun Jackson, first pass.
Oh my
fumble.
god, bro. We were
my
just me and Gil because we were watching it right here, and I go. He catches it. First of all, tough, like damn near impossible catch.
It was a dope ass catch.
He caught that shit. Was like, oh, and then fucking. He turns around and was like gonna run the opposite direction. Then goes, I'm like, what the fuck? And they
just knock it out. I'm
like, come on, bro. First,
I didn't watch
catch.
the whole game. I was out. Out there, so I was kind of on the move. So I would like tune in every now and then. I would just watch. But then once I started seeing, I'm like, damn, Chiefs ball again. I'm like, yeah.
It was
it's cool. I was like, I'm gonna just fucking enjoy my time out here.
Yeah,
in
you
LA.
probably made the right choice, bro. But yeah, fuck man, just like we can go on, you know, we can go on about the Raiders, Brady. But what else though, bro? Like you, like I said, on amongst other things you do, I'm hella envious on the editing because I'm still, you know what I mean? Like I do like it's so because like all right, same thing like we were talking about. I also like trust me, bro. I would love it if I had help with doing this. Like, bro, I would love to have a producer. I would love to have a fucking specific. I just send. Like, yo, make this thumbnail, make this Instagram post, do this for me, make these highlights. And because I'm busy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking busy. And you know firsthand how it is. And it's just like, I wish I had all this extra help. But the problem is
there's people that do that.
Yeah,
They literally
there's people
just
you
shoot
can-
and send the file over, and then they get it. And a lot of people have like even like a 24-hour turnaround. You'll get it back next day, fully edited.
I know, but the thing about all that too is like budgeting too.
It's
budgeting, bro. It's all that money shit. Like I can make this shit look better for like an abundance of ways, but it's also like, dude, I have other responsibilities.
No,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
honestly, bro. I've seen people pop off with iPhones, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, dude, just this overall.
Yeah,
it's a crazy setup.
Well, dude, everything you see, like literally every highlight, every clip, every effect that I try to make look good. I make in a week. I do two highlight episodes just on Instagram alone. A YouTube clip, the graphics for everything, the post, just everything you see.
Bro, you talk about me, man. You look at. Man, you're killing it too, man.
Bro,
I know. I already know, bro. I'm like, all right. On Wednesday, I'm gonna see an episode.
Yeah.
2 days later, I'm gonna see a highlight.
Yeah.
Facts, no matter what, bro. And it's been like this for months now.
We're going on,
and like you said, like that consistency, bro. People fall off all the time.
Yeah,
people fall off. Say they drop something, they're like, "Oh, this is gonna be fire," but then it don't get the reaction that you expected,
right?
And people lose
the steam of it, right?
They just lose like the motivation for it.
Yeah,
or like they're just like, "Oh, you know what? I'm probably not gonna do it next time because it barely got love."
Yeah,
but you never know, bro. The next post might fucking blow.
I've talked about
bro,
that
before, I see that, bro. I see that too.
I've said
every week, bro. Every week, consistent.
Man, every week. And like I said, this shit would be way better if I did have the other help. But like I said, it's one of those things too. Is like I'm enjoying this though. Yeah. You get me? Like I'm also, bro. Like there's same thing, bro. Restless nights. There's fucking 1 a.m. nights. knowing I got to get up in 4 hours for work. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Knowing like
You work early too.
Yeah, and I work early.
I go until 10, so I can
Yeah.
stay up late. I could
I'm
afford
like-
those extra hours at
Yeah,
nighttime. You know,
bro. I'm like 5
Yeah, you're up
a.m.,
early.
6, sometimes
Yeah.
4, and then on top of that, you know, you try to do the most, not do the most, but it's like you want to help so much out with the baby that it's like you're up also too. And there's times where it's
Yeah.
like I'm up 3:30 in the morning and I just laid him down and he's out and I'm like, I can do a little edit, you know what I mean, and you know, stuff like that. Like I even tried doing like, you know, like little skits and shit like that. And
They're fire.
But I just tried to
Yeah.
but it's just the same thing like you said, bro. It's the passion of doing it that's
Yeah.
like you're like, man, I don't care like if it doesn't, you know, gain this traction or doesn't do
Yep.
this and that. It's like it's crazy for me to even just see myself while editing it,
Yeah.
being like, I can't believe that I'm like about to put this on the internet,
Yeah.
you know, because that's
And
so opposite for me.
The great thing about like consistency like that, bro, is you look back,
Yeah.
and you're like, damn, look how I used to do my stuff. Now
Yeah.
look where I'm at now.
Yeah.
And people that don't post that like constant, they don't really get to see that growth, you know.
Right.
You can go back to even how long you've been in it for a little minute. So you go back to your first few posts.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh fuck, I'm so glad I changed this. I'm so glad I
Yeah.
did that. But it's because you stay posting, you stay seeing these things. And since you're doing the editing, you get to see
Yeah.
what came out cool, what didn't, what
Yeah.
can you switch. Bro, the LED lights in the back, the background
yeah.
lighting is,
Yeah.
man, background lighting is so underrated, bro. Some people
Yeah.
don't know that makes your video pop, bro.
Pop, yeah. Even what's
I don't want to give out your secrets, but
no, yeah, no, but you know with the
But-
like the what is I forget what the word of it that it's called, but like this lighting that go the REM light or something, or what the fuck, some shit like the behind the that
Yeah.
shit, you know what I mean? Like I even just learning all that, like it's a cool, like I said, I'm not even. I think the big thing too with this is like, yo, I haven't even wait till I actually get going. Like this first year for me was just like getting out the kinks and wrinkling all everything
Yeah.
out. It's like, bro, wait till I get out going, and then, but it's just like also what helps me out and is big motivating for me too is like, bro, the people I have on, bro. Like I can. There's a list of people, like I said, that I get excited. Like for example, like this one, like this episode, I'm like just telling you, like setting it up. And I was just when I reached out to you, like I was just like, bro, like trust me, like this is the one that was like I want to.
we've been in the work, man. It's been a minute. We've been trying to get this one in for a while.
But I wanted to come prepared. I wanted to come like you know, correct, and I also wanted to. I waited a bit to where I had like everything down for a bit, because if you notice, like the first 6 months of doing it, I was changing a bunch of the angles, lighting. Fucking, you just helped me out with goddamn shutter speeds and shit and ISOs and everything. So it's like I'm still learning everything on the fly. And the people that I have on too, it's like they motivate me, bro. Like there's hella people, like I said, and that's why I wanted to give you your flowers too. That because it's like, yo, there's a lot of similarities, and like I said, we're coming from the same areas and the same background, and being like, yo, look at us, look at both of us come right here. I mean, we out here doing the thing, and you know, I would say, you know, you got more of a buzz and more of a thing going on for you, which is fucking great. You know what I mean? So it's like. I don't know. When I say we, I always say we a lot of times, everything with the podcast, but I say we because it's like, yo, we love to see it. You know what I'm saying? So it's good connections, man, and I'm glad we're able to sit down and have the convo.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to get that bus going, man, and then, we'll see where it goes from here, man.
Yeah. Well, the future looks bright. But I'll say too, man, to wrap this up, man, damn, it's like an hour and 20.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, we just go.
Time
We just go, you know what I mean? But to wrap this up, man, I would there's not much advice I can give someone to you, because you're going, bro. There's not much advice I would give. The only thing I would give would be just coming from a guy who's been a dad just a little bit longer, you know, just
For
a little
sure.
bit.
No,
The only advice I would give as a fellow father would be to make sure that you're there just as much for your son, just as much as you're putting in all this work and everything, you know.
Facts.
There's certain times, bro, where it's like I can't really describe it fully, but there's certain like little things that your son will do, like when you start to be there presently, like that will hold on to you, like will stick with you, and you'll be like, damn it, I love this, you know.
Yeah.
There's certain moments that a lot of people and a lot of dads specifically don't get to have, you know. So I would say treasure those moments that you'll get. It's the only thing I would say. Everything else is like, bro, if anything, I'll take advice from you. Shit, fucking show me some shit. You feel me? Like, show me some shit, you know?
No, see, the good thing too is that like I waited this long to have my first kid.
Yeah, same.
My birthday's next week, so I waited like this long.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay.
So like I think waiting this long put me around the right people that I got like so much like good advice that when he came, I felt like fully prepared, bro.
That's
like,
dope.
And he was planned. Like we planned this. Like we worked for this. Like we got ready for him.
Oh,
and
must be nice. Mine was not, and I actually got a funny story. I'll tell you off air a funny story, but no, mine was not. So
yeah, you know what I mean. So like before we did this, I asked, bro. I was like, I had to get as much advice as possible.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? It's time.
Yeah.
So I always said I was gonna have a baby under 30, and I did that.
Same thing. Same.
I was like, just before 30, I want to have my first one, and that's it.
There you go.
And we're here now.
We're here, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, like you know, like I said, you're doing everything. It's motivating as fuck. As like I said, me like being on the outside looking in, and like I said, maybe like I said, I'm more different than like I said, high school was, you know, it was hard, bro. It was, you know? But motivating as fuck, man. So
yeah, honestly, man. See, that's the sometimes like because I can talk one-on-one, but if we're like in a group or something, like I can't talk like and I felt like that's closed so many doors on me before because I just I'm so like people think I'm like super like outgoing and I'll talk to everybody, but I'm not. Like I'll be hecka shy, bro. Like if I'm around people, not even shy. It's just that like I don't know how to like approach certain people.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And then I don't know where I was going with this, but like I felt like I've shut down so many like doors because of that.
Me too.
But
I've been there.
yeah, man, now we're in it, bro, and now we're just going
into
full
the thick
speed
of it. Into the thick of it. Nah, but you're good, man. So we'll wrap this up, man, and just tell everybody, like, you know, same thing, bro. Where they can find you, how they can hit you up, fucking any advice on editing clips? I mean, because I want to know too, bro.
Oh
like, you know,
God. Hey, I told you I went to
a
university of YouTube.
Yeah, shout out to
YouTube.
Yo, Chim, the homie Chim the Mez. He's same thing. He said he learned all this shit on there too.
Man, yeah.
So that's another one too. If y'all haven't checked that one, Chim the Mez, man, solid fucking episode, solid dude. Y'all fuck with him too. Yeah. And but yeah, hit him up. Let him know everything. Yeah, while I hold this up.
Handles on everything. Jeffrey Cash on Instagram. Jeffrey Cash. I'm on TikTok. Mostly Instagram though. Jeffrey Cash. That's where I'm at. Yeah. If you want to check out, I post. I'm gonna start posting more of my like videos and photography because I do a lot of hair content right now. But I'm gonna start switching it up a little bit. Yeah. That way, give a taste of like a little bit of everything I do. But
there we go. Okay.
So the handles right there is just Jeffrey Cash _
Man. Let's close this out. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for fucking, thank you, bro. Thank straight off the flight.
For sure.
Shout out to the Raiders.
Man. Either way, I got it tatted on me, so I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, we ain't going anywhere.
If you want a loyal boyfriend, get a Raider fan, man. We ain't going nowhere.
It's a love-hate relationship. But anyway, yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for all the support, man. We're approaching the 1 year mark, and I thank y'all for everything. And shouts out to Jeffrey, and we thank him. Like I said, coming literally straight off the flight, making the time and making the effort to come out here, knowing he has a busy fucking schedule. So thank him for everything. But y'all hit him up. Check out his work, man. It's just dope as fuck. But yeah, y'all stay safe. Peace.